What is happening, Magnus sites? So this story is going viral, and I remember while I was scrolling. Basically, I think before I get filled in by the story in the interview, I guess they're interviewing him. He brought his two little girls into an empty women's bathroom, and then was told to get out by an employee. And I hear the employee got fired. So let's check this out.
An Oklahoma dad going viral after having the cops called on him for simply bringing his two young daughters into an empty women's restroom at a gas station. Watch.
There is a man with his two little girls using the women's bathroom.
I have two girls washing their hands.
You let this lady, this woman is a mother, she's a woman. She can bring her daughters in here. She's a manager at the QT.
I'm their
You can
dad.
ask her.
I'm their dad is right. Joining me now, father of those young girls, Tyler Brodsky. Tyler, walk us through how this all went down.
My daughters needed to go to the bathroom. We stopped at a quick trip, outside of Alabama on our way home to Oklahoma, and went into the women's restroom. I usually go in there, I knock and announce that I'm coming in with two girls, which at this time the bathroom was empty.
Okay.
So we're in there. This guy comes in, starts yelling, demanding that we need to leave. I should have taken them to the men's restroom, which I disagreed with.
I am wondering why he didn't take him to the men's room. I do remember being, I think I was about to go into the men's room, and there was a guy in there with his daughters, and he asked that I hold on. I remember that. So I know some men will do that. So I'm curious to find out why he didn't bring them into the men's room.
Personally been in the men's restrooms. I just didn't feel like it was a good place to take two little girls. And so
Okay.
he was yelling, and I decided to set up my camera just in case anything happened, just to make sure everything was documented, and then that's when the police showed up afterwards when I stopped recording, and we pretty much went on our way after that.
Sure. As a father of two girls myself, I have one main question. That's the only question that really matters. How did the girls react?
Initially they were upset. They were scared. Seeing a grown man yelling like that at their dad and towards them, it's a scary thing for little girls. And I tried to just do the best I could in the moment and keep them calm. And they're doing well now.
Good. One of the things that this guy said was, you should have just trusted your girls with the female manager, a stranger to those girls. What did you make of that statement?
But look, I can tell you hey, they're my little girls. I'll take care of them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, have the female manager usher them into the bathroom, so no, I get that.
I can see where he may be coming from, but in this world, it's hard to trust a stranger with your kids. That's
Exactly.
not something I'm comfortable with.
I don't even got kids, and I understand that.
Had any ill intentions, but I'm not trusting a person I don't know to take my kids into a restroom.
You did what every other dad in this world, I think, would do with two young girls, and it really underscores all the stuff that parents have to worry about this day and age. You didn't need this guy freaked out about an empty women's room. I can't believe you remained as calm as you did, but that's a testament to you. It's going viral online. We thank you for joining us and starting this conversation because, when you're in a situation like that, you got to do something, and your girls are the priority, not some guy who's overreacting. Tyler Brodsky, thank you, sir.
All right, so I didn't show any footage in the bathroom because YouTube has strict rules about recording in bathrooms and uploading it. Now, you might ask yourself, well, they're allowed to show it on the news. The news is different. YouTube looks at the news as different. Okay. Other YouTubers are showing it. That's them taking their chances. Okay. I've literally had issues before. Okay. Several times. Okay. And you are not allowed to upload video that's recorded in a bathroom. Period. So, I think it's a very minor issue. He was a lone father with his 2 little girls. There was no other women in there. I heard there was another woman waiting to get in there. Okay, he would be out shortly with his 2 little girls. He didn't want to take them into the men's. I don't know, maybe he thought, here, listen, I heard from people that clean bathrooms that women are just as nasty as men in the bathroom or worse. So, you see what I'm saying? I don't, but I don't clean bathrooms, so I don't know that. The perception of men is that women, in general, that we think that you are cleaner than us. So, as a father that might think like that, I could see him wanting to take them into the women's bathroom rather than the men's. Okay, so I don't know really what his reasoning was, but I get it. Yeah. So yeah, I heard the employee made a big deal of it, called the cops. I heard he was fired. So, and I heard that even corporate got involved, like, Quick Trip corporate heads wanted to know if everything was okay with him and his daughters and everything too. So yeah. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Personally, I know how I think. I would have taken them into the men's. I would have, asked, hey, anybody in here? All right, cool. And I let the girls go in the stall. Okay, wash your hand. Okay, come on out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did. But, yeah. 10 million subscribers.